Okay, hello internet, Darwin here. I'm back again with another video. Today I'd like to share a story that happened to me yesterday that was just, it was kind of freaking garbage, I'm not gonna lie. So, you may know the hit, for like, you may know the famous YouTuber, Oompaville. You know, I thought he was a pretty cool guy. He was one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. Until yesterday, where I had the absolute most miserable experience involving him in person. So, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. You're gonna either hate me or hate him by the end of this video. You're gonna like, I don't have any like evidence to support all this stuff because, you know, it just freaking happened yesterday. Like, there's no way I could have like recorded anything, or because I have my phone on me. It's like there are no like DMs or whatever. This is like a real like thing that happened yesterday, like in person. So what happened yesterday? I was chilling in bed, like at like 8 in the morning. I was sleeping, and my buddy called me, woke me up, called me. I'll put a picture up of him. You may recognize him from the Zelda video where I posted pictures of like me at GameStop, stuff like that. Yeah, so my buddy calls me up. I think, I don't know, like everything, I didn't really ask him. He either like knows Oompaville or like knows his cousin Clint or something. He knows like somebody from his team. And he tells me, hey, you wanna like, you know that guy Oompaville, right? You watch him, right? And I'm like, yeah, he's pretty cool. Why? It's like, well, you want to come up here and meet him, like help him out, film a video. He's making a new video. He's like he's like traveling and rented a place or whatever. I don't really pay attention, because, you know, I just like freaking woke up. And either way, he told me he was filming a video, kind of like those 24-hour, like Rent a Kid for 24 hours videos. He did like 2 of those, one with like a freaking child, one with like a 12-year-old or 14-year-old, I can't remember. It was a video like that, only it was kind of like it was that mixed with like the recent fish tank live show that happened. So it was like a bunch of kids, and they're gonna be like in this house for a day, and like Oompaville's just gonna let them run around, do whatever they want. And he needed some extra people, because like it was just like him and Clint and like some other person. I don't know who it was, I forgot. And so we go there, we meet up that day. It was like at noon or something. Meet up, and my buddy, I dap him up, and he introduces me to Oompaville. Caleb's his real name. So we meet up, and I see all these kids. There's like at least 10 of them. And the house they were at, rented, I think, it was like a mid-sized house. Probably like I'd say like a family of 4 or 5 kind of house. 2-story. It wasn't huge, but it wasn't tiny. So we go inside. They like set up. We're talking about like how it's gonna go down. The kids are gonna run around. and like they're gonna film him, like do stuff with him, whatever. I don't know, I guess. But they were setting up in like this corner. They had like a camera, a nice camera, sitting up on like on a tripod, and Caleb, I'll just call him Caleb. He was like at a laptop. I think it was like hooked up to the camera so we can check it, make sure it's recording and stuff. It looked like he was on OBS or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know if you can like hook up a camera to OBS. So yeah, the day goes by, starts filming, like lets the kids inside, like it does like his whole intro. He's like, oh hey guys, like we're gonna do like the worst thing ever or whatever. I don't know. He like being all wacky crazy with his intro. He gets in the kids, makes his intro, and then he goes like, we're going to be renting like 10 kids for 24 hours, and we got them in this house, and we're gonna make them do wacky, like do stuff or something. I don't know. I don't remember what he said. I kind of tuned out. Now I was like chatting with my buddy, like off camera. We were just some like dudes to help there occasionally if like it gets too out of hand, like the kids just start doing stuff. Like I don't know, trying to like grab like knives or forks or something, start poking each other. Anyway, so the day goes on. The kids they get all crazy. Like we try to keep them under control, but it just gradually gets worse because there's like 10 of them. One of the kids like starts like opening cabinets and grabs like a bunch of plates. I like rush over there to like make sure he doesn't do anything, but then he just starts like grabbing plates and then he starts like smashing them on like a table like a freaking maniac, like he's a freaking monkey in a freaking enclosure, just like smashing things. Smashes a bunch of plates. Like I like try to get him off of there and like get the plates out of his hands, and he gets down. He starts yelling and kicking at me, and then he gets off and runs away, starts crying very loud, screaming and crying. I go to him, like the other kids, making sure they're not doing stuff. They're like tearing up the place. I'm just trying to make sure like they don't do anything dangerous, because I don't want to be legally responsible if like a kid gets injured, because I just showed up here. I don't even know if like I would be responsible. I don't know like who like maybe Caleb would be. I don't know. But things go by, kids get crazy. One kid walks up to me, like I was just sitting down from like making sure the kids don't do stupid stuff. Like one of them was trying to climb on like the TV stand and like knock over the TV, and it almost fell on a kid. And so me and my buddy were stopping that. I think Caleb was out. Caleb was just out not doing anything. Like he was either just chatting with his buddies, like his buddy Clint, and like it was either Tara or somebody else there. I don't know. It was just me and my buddy there mostly. They would occasionally come in and just like check on the equipment, like camera and stuff. Yeah, but they wouldn't really talk to us. I guess they were just like zoned out of the, like in their own world or something. I don't know. I'm just sitting there, and like this kid runs up to me and just projectile vomits all over my shirt, all over like one of my good shirts, and it just pukes all over me. Like it looked like it was gravy from Salisbury steak. It's just brown, a bunch of brown goo, like all over me. Like he just would not stop. He like looked at me, like projectile vomited all over my shirt, kept looking at me, and just kept emptying all that was like in his gut all over my shirt. I don't know what was in that kid. I have no idea what he ate, but I almost like punched him in his little dumb face. I almost threw him. Like it took everything in me not to like toss him, like twirl him around like a freaking rope. And so eventually, like things get like so crazy, they get so loud. They're all back in, like Caleb, Clint, whoever else they had with them. I don't know who it was. Me and my buddy, we're like rattled at this point, and it goes by, and it's like this couple, like I think a couple, it was like these two like ladies. They looked like 30s, like one looked to be like, I don't know, either like mid 20s or early 30s. They come by. I didn't really catch what was going on. Either like they were like the parents to one of the kids, or we showed up at the wrong house or something to film, and they tore up these people's house. I don't know. I just remember all the yelling. I was just zoned out. I had a headache from everything going on, freaking migraine. And then my buddy, he just like gives me, he just gives me like a look like, oh no, what's going on? Like, what's about to go down? And we like, it gets to the point they're like shouting so loud, getting into an argument with Caleb. Like, they're all yelling at each other about like what's going on, and it escalates to the point where like they start fighting. Like they freaking start throwing hands with each other. I don't know like what's going on. But one of them like they go after me. Like, I don't know what's going on. They're going after me. They start like trying to throw hands with me, so I just like freaking, I don't know, I push her away. Like, I keep pushing her back, and then I just like get out of there. Me and my buddy like skedaddled. We freaking went Scooby-Doo. And yeah, we left, and that was that. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know if the video's even gonna come out. It might get scrapped because of like how poorly it went. I don't even think we didn't even no contact from him yet, but we didn't even like get any compensation for like the suffering we went through. Like, that was like actual mental torment. I don't know how anybody could like put up with all that stuff. It was actual misery. That's my experience with Oompaville IRL. I like, well, one more thing before I end the video. I just want to like let you know that if any of you feel like this story just doesn't make any sense, like that like it made you think like, what? That's not the Oompaville I know. Like, that's crazy. He would never do something like that. You'd be correct, because none of this stuff actually happened. This was a freaking dream I had last night, and I thought it was so crazy I decided to turn it into a video. I turned another dream I had into a video, the freaking Gucci meatball video I uploaded a while back. It was like freaking Talking Tom Gucci meatball. Yeah, no, this did not actually happen. I made it up. Thought it was a funny thing. And that's all. Bye bye.